You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
If for some reason you live your life based on what a groundhog predicts, Wiarton Willie did not see his shadow yesterday, leading to a prediction of an early spring.
Yeah, and it feels like most of the groundhogs across Canada went the early spring route, which is nice to see.
I was curious on what the success rate of Wiarton Willie is. 29% since 2000.
Imagine being so bad at your job that you have a 29% success rate and they still have an annual holiday in your honor.
Oh, and apparently he's the worst of them all. Of among the big five, like marmot meteorologists that they have out there, he has the lowest percentage out of all of them.
God, just getting by on charm and personality.
It just makes me mad, you know? Like, we're able to get so frustrated at our athletes and our politicians. Someone needs to start shaming this groundhog.
Someone needs to start holding these animals accountable.
Get this man to retire. He should not be there. This is tomfoolery, in my opinion.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I'd like to give a round of applause and a big shout out to Mario, who listens to the show.
Begrudgingly.
Absolutely ruined my day yesterday. Just texts in and says, hey, did you ever realize Brock kind of looks like a pug?
Yeah, he just went for it.
And then you threw up a post on our social media of me and a photo of a pug, and everybody unanimously agreed that I look like a pug?
Not a lot of people said you don't look like a pug, although a decent number of people said that they think pugs are cute.
I will say, I kind of see it. The worst was going home, and I was like, look at this.
Yeah.
And Courtney was like, oh, yeah.
I get that.
And I was like, what do you mean, oh, yeah? And she's like, the way your eyes are.
That's
like,
tough.
You can't have that pouty face.
Yeah. Actually, I think the most out of pocket was not even Mario calling you a pug. It was the person, I can't remember on what platform it was, but someone says he doesn't look like a pug. His eyes are too far apart.
Screw you guys. I got to say, that's a great chirp. Calling someone a pug, you know, bug-eyed, short, maybe they snore, mouth breather kind of person.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, to go from like the visual comparison is already rough off the bat, but then you like pug-like behavior, like no one's ever been like, what a calm, delightful pug this is.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I think pugs are cute, but like not the animal you want to be compared to.
No, yeah. On the spectrum of things, it's pretty low.
Yeah, it's like being called a chihuahua, you know?
Just all the small dogs in general. As men, we don't want to be compared to small dogs. We want to be compared to like a mastiff, a pit bull, a Great Dane, something big, strong, or noble.
You don't want to be called a wiener dog.
Nobody ever wanted to be compared to an animal that fits in a purse.
Hey, what's up, Chow Chow? You can use animals as chirps. I've heard it before. You know, pig, cow, pigeon, all that kind of stuff.
Horseface is a classic.
Horseface stinks.
Also, it's rough. I'm not saying it's a nice one. I'm saying it just gets used a lot.
What is the worst animal to be compared to?
God, I'm just trying to think. I mean, the whole spectrum of dogs is there. Like, they're man's best friend, and we love dogs. But dogs do a lot of weird and gross stuff, you know?
Yeah, but also I think it depends on how dog is spelt. Like if it's D-O-G, then it could mean like you're a dog, like you get around a lot.
True.
But if you're a D-A-W-G.
My dog.
Yeah, you got that dog in you.
What up, big dog?
Apparently the dog I have in me is a pug, by the way.
The dog you have in you has some real serious breathing issues.
The dog I have in me has sleep apnea.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So a lot of people have been texting in.
Yeah, you guys are very mean.
And unfortunately for you, a lot of people seeing what Mario saw when he said yesterday that Brock looks like a pug. But it's not the worst thing that you could be called. As a matter of fact, we have Trevor on the phone. Trevor, you've been called worse than a pug before.
A balding gorilla.
I very similar. I've been referred to as a shaved ape before.
I could see it, yeah.
Listen, this is all about how your feelings got hurt. Now you're just striking back.
Trying to make myself feel better.
Gravity has been very mean to me. All the hairs has gone south.
They all keep traveling down to the equator.
Now, I don't want to make this thing about me, but I do want to know, Trevor, while we got you on the line, do you think I look like a pug?
Don't want to be rude. I see the similarities, but not 100%.
There you go.
It's like
hey, you're only
it's
like
a
that.
pug. You know the human hybrids you guys were talking about? It's one of those.
You're not full pug, but there might be some pug DNA in there.
All right, I'm hanging up on you, Trevor.
Pug light.
Stop. Guys, I'm trying to get through work right now.
You're pug adjacent is what we've learned today.
We got someone else on the line here. Is there something worse than a pug that you could call someone?
I definitely would say Sid the Sloth.
Just a sloth in general, dude.
Yeah, man.
You're slow, you're lazy, you're dumb.
You gotta,
Exactly. You just look like a mongoloid.
there you go, yeah.
There are worse things to be called than a pug. Did you know that there is a fish called a bony-eared ass fish? That would be way worse to be called than a pug.
I mean, I've heard people called blobfish before, so.
If you get referred to or compared to a blobfish, that's like pug on steroids.
Yeah.
That means like you are so melty that you don't even have structure anymore.
I mean, thinking about it now, I just saw someone text in rat. I think I'd rather be a pug than a rat.
Right?
Or a pug than a pig.
Absolutely.
Or a pug than a cow.
Yeah. See, it's not so bad. You're going to be fine.
Yeah. Playing hockey, I'd rather be called a pug than a pigeon.
Just take a deep breath if you're capable of it.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We talked about Jarrell Miller yesterday, the guy who got his hairpiece knocked off while boxing on the weekend.
Got his wig split.
He was on the Shannon Sharp podcast yesterday talking about when he realized that his wig got split.
All right, so first I kind of felt it, so I had my left glove on my right side of my left side of my
You try to hold it down, huh?
Yeah, right. Goddamn. You try to hold it down. I said, nah, I don't think it happened. But then when I sat down and my coach is giving me instructions, he don't never stutter. He stuttered like 2-3 times. And then I seen his eyes look down at me, then look up, then down, and look up. I said, oh, I think it went up. But I know he's trying to stay focused, not, distract me. But I said, you know what, God? I said, if I look at the Jumbotron and this thing is up and they replay it, then I know I'm screwed. And so said, so done. When I looked up, I said, oh, I'm screwed. I said, you know what? We're going to roll with it. WWE style. And I just took it off, threw it to the crowd. And then the first thing he said was, yo, you get your ass whooped. I said, I'm getting my ass whooped, and I'm losing my head. I said, you got to rock out.
I got to give the man credit. I said yesterday, the fact that he won that fight and was able to keep his confidence and professionalism going is very well impressive, man.
The way that he is handling it all in stride, because a lesser man could have easily had this happen to them and just be like, you are never going to see me again. This is too embarrassing. I'm disappearing.
Yeah.
But he's holding it. He's doing interviews, podcasts. This man's getting his 15 minutes of fame, and good on him.
I do love the idea of his trainer sitting there in the corner with him and like trying not to look at it.
Just super distracted of like, all right, man, like you got to watch the jab and just... Can we talk about the hairpiece? It's coming off.
Yeah. It's like that little kid thing where your parents are like, stop looking. And you're like, I can't. I can't.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
One Olympic figure skater has had his world flipped upside down just days before competing. There's a Spanish Olympic figure skater who I guess has been known to do his performance in a minion outfit and dancing to what he calls a minion mix.
Like the yellow, Despicable Me, weird...
The one kid's like, and he dances to this song. And I guess Universal, the company that makes the Minions movies, has denied him copyrights.
Really?
And so he won't be able to skate at the Olympics to his Minion music.
Now, do you think that they did that because they're like, we want to protect... Because from an outside standpoint, feels like a weird move. That's great marketing if this guy's going to be in highlight packages, primetime television, promoting your movies. But maybe they're just like, we don't want him to win.
I mean, yeah, they are an American company.
Right.
So it could be that too.
Is this the ultimate move of patriotism from the folks at Illumination and Universal?
Or they're just trying to save parents the trauma of watching The Olympics and still having to hear Minions?
The Olympics is supposed to be a chance for us to get away from the normal nonsense.
I feel bad for the guy because he's got to try and change his whole routine or at least find a new song
in the next week.
Yeah, within a few days here. But I was thinking, for Canadian figure skaters, it would be really awesome if we used maybe a famous Canadian TV show theme song or something.
Ooh, dude. Get a little bit of the old Red Green Show theme song on there.
Or Corner Gas or something.
Yeah, you come out in the full flannel with the hat, duct tape wrapped around your outfit while the Red Green theme song is on. Every Canadian's going to stand up and salute their television.
The most Canadian thing they could do would be to come out to the Hockey Night in Canada theme song.
Oh, how has no one done that yet?
Right?
TSN, they do the Olympics. Am I not mistaken? It's like TSN, CBC, Sportsnet, they all get together.
Yeah.
The marketing of having them come skating up, do-do-do-do-do-do, and they're doing jumps and twirls and stuff. People would go nuts.
I mean, if you want to talk about pure Canadiana, someone should be skating too.
Oh, yes.
The Littlest Hobo.
Keeps on calling me.
Has no one done this yet?
Down the road.
They should do it.
I swear to God, someone needs to be doing this. This is a no-brainer. It's one of the best songs ever created. And figure skating is all about storytelling. Go out and tell the story of the hobo on ice.
Yeah. Solo, you could do it as a team too.
Absolutely. Oh, one of you is London, the other is the lost child.
Yes, exactly.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We're trying to figure out the perfect song for our Canadian Olympic figure skaters here. A lot of people saying the Tragically Hip, although I do love Eric's suggestion on the text line saying just play that part of New Orleans is Sinking, the live version where Gord Downey's just rambling about the killer whale tank.
Oh, I do like that. Again, figure skating is all about telling a story.
Although I don't know if 8 minutes is more than enough time for a run.
Sure, you could cut it up a little bit. I think, honestly, almost any Tragically Hip song could work. Unless it's sung by the Canadian Tire Children's Choir, the Ahead by a Century, that's an automatic disqualification.
A few people suggesting
American woman, get away from me.
be really great for a male figure skater.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially if you're a Canadian figure skater in these current uncertain times, you could use that.
A lot of people saying Stompin' Tom with the hockey song, but I think that this song could work better for figure skating.
There's happy German Fritzy there with Frenchy getting tipsy and
tapping around on the ice.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some figure skating routines that almost kind of look jiggish, the way that they're getting up and down the ice, and then you fire off a couple of spin jumps.
But the Spud could work too,
yeah.
Yeah. Of course, this is a classic one here.
My pocket, a little bit of history, a penny and a nickel and a quarter and a dime mean a lot to you and me. It's more than
in my pocket.
Money. They're the symbols of our land.
Of course, we got a lot of suggestions for, Bryan Adams. I think Run to You could work very well. Summer of 69, of course.
I feel like a lot of those are fairly standard figure skating fare. They've been used.
One that works very well just with the name of the song and what they say.
Just go for it, party your butt.
A more modern, contemporary Canadian figure skating
Just
song.
ripping up the ice there, are you, bud?
Oh, you could have a lot of fun with that one.
And I do think this is my favorite suggestion for Canadian Olympic figure skaters.
More milk. More milk.
You come out dressed in the dairy farmer outfit?
Yeah.
You're just crumbing around the ice?
At the end of the run, they just squeeze the udders and shoot milk at everyone.
The judge might dock you a bit for that.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Have you heard the term maple washing? I saw it in the news the other day.
Maple washing?
Maple washing. Apparently, American companies feeling the sting of Canadian consumers trying to buy more Canadian products are trying to dress up their packaging to make it appear
I've seen this.
more Canadian.
Yeah, it's like Betty Crocker or whatever will list their products as like the #1 best-selling product in Canada, even though they're manufactured and stuff in the States.
And the thing is like, it's probably true because, you know, when you go to the store for a boxed cake, you're not necessarily thinking with your patriotic mind. So it does good numbers and they slap a maple leaf on it. And yeah, apparently a lot of companies are trying to pull one over on Canadians. Although I will say, I honestly feel like the energy isn't there anymore for the whole buy Canadian thing.
I mean, like, I know the LCBO is still doing it.
Yes.
I think, like, at the beginning of the whole, like, tariff conversation, a lot of people were checking. I don't know as much anymore.
That's just it. It feels like there was a time where you would go through the grocery stores and you're watching people, like, in disgust put products back on the shelf.
Trying to find a little maple leaf or something.
Turning things around, trying to find that made in Canada, produced in Canada, whatever it is. But, you know, just from my own personal viewing, it just feels like we're back to sort of mindlessly going through the grocery store of, I need bread, I need milk, I need cheese.
I honestly just think it's one of those things of a lot of Canadian products are expensive, so I think a lot of people bailed on that idea. But I mean, I support the people that are still doing it. I mean, hate to applaud the Americans, but I think that's a genius marketing tactic. And I do love the term maple washing, by the way.
Oh, it is fantastic.
That's hilarious. Someone trying to pose as Canadian?
Right. Like the idea of just like taking this product that you made in the States and you want to sell in Canada and putting a little flannel on it, trying to get people to buy it.
You trying to hoser us down there, bud?
You can't just put a toque on your macaroni and expect we'll all buy it.
Yeah, you trying to be a buddy when you're just a guy? Or?
I would buy that t-shirt.
Don't be pulling the toque over my eyes, eh?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, we're playing wrong answers only for $100 in Lotto 649 tickets, and we asked the question this morning, what is curling? And we've got some answers here on the text line. And remember, you can text in 762-555. Let us know who has the best wrong answer. We'll start with Angus here.
Curling? Oh, curling is all about how you can cut your potato into those spiral potatoes and make the best curl.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
That's perfect. And those are some of the best potatoes.
All right, we got Sarah here.
When it's so cold outside with snow that you have to do a multiple spoon where everybody's got a curl to keep body heat.
Feel like we got a lot of the same body heat answers for bobsled yesterday. The whole Winter Olympics is just dudes trying to stay warm.
All right, let's hear what Ryan's got for curling.
Good morning, it's Ryan. Curling is a sport where a bunch of women get together and heat up their curling irons. The objective is to make the cleanest and the most curls and have them verified by several male judges who have absolutely no idea what they're looking for.
So just every beauty pageant ever? Yeah.
I like the idea of keep the curling irons, but mix in some fencing and have them like trying to burn each other with the curling irons.
I'd watch the hell out of that. All right, we got a few more here. This is Renee.
Hey, this is Renee. So curling is actually a weightlifting category, and it's just see who can do the heaviest curls, just like any other weightlifting category of like see who can do the heaviest deadlift.
I get what you're going for, but I feel like you could have done better than that.
Curls for the girls, baby!
Curls for the girls was the last one, actually. Okay, we got two more here. This is Ken.
Hey, it's Kenny. Curling is really easy. That is just ice darts. Ice darts.
I mean, that's a great literal description of curling.
If you're trying to actually tell someone what curling really is without putting a lot of effort into it, ice darts is great.
Not really a wrong answer, though. Okay, we'll wrap up with this one here.
Curling is an ancient Viking method of doing laundry on ice. You basically aggressively slide heavy rocks across a frozen lake while your teammates panic sweep in front of them to scare the dirt away. Whoever yells hard the loudest wins honor, glory, and the custody of the broom.
I 100% want to watch Viking curling now.
I love that so much because I've watched curling on TV for years just on passing by.
Yeah.
And I still don't understand how it works. But if someone had described that to me as a kid, I would 100% believe
That
it.
makes it more relatable for you.
762-555. Who are we thinking should win here?
So the Viking one is very good, but it is an actual description of curling. As far as the ones that are not curling, like the most wrong answers, I love the curly potato one, and I do love the curling iron one, the beauty pageant.
The curling iron one, I think, is the best too because it's like it's in the name and everything too.
Absolutely, yeah. It's as funny as curly spiral potatoes is. It's much more believable that it's a beauty pageant.
I believe it was Ryan.
Good morning, it's Ryan. Curling is a sport where a bunch of women get together and heat up their curling irons. The objective is to make the cleanest and the most curls and have them verified by several male judges who have absolutely no idea what they're looking for.
The true curls for the girls right there.
Absolutely.
All right, Ryan, you get the ding and the round of applause and $100 in Lotto 649 tickets, all right?
Very well done, sir. Congratulations to you. And of course, if you happen to win some millions of dollars, we would love some nickels and dimes.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, Dalby, I want to see if you can finish this headline here.
Okay.
A pro soccer game in Brazil had to be paused mid-match, so
that the goaltenders for both sides could finish getting their waxing done. Brazilian, right?
It does involve goaltending.
Oh, okay. Is it a wardrobe malfunction of some sort? Did they have to get some sort of equipment repaired? New gloves, new cleats?
Not a wardrobe malfunction, but a malfunction in some sort of capacity, I guess you could say.
Did one of the goalies poop themselves?
Didn't poop himself.
Oh.
But they did pause the match so the goalie could go to the bathroom.
You know what? The most relatable reason to stop an athletic competition.
2 minutes into the second half, the goalie on one of the teams all of a sudden was spotted like talking to the ref and like pleading with him.
Yeah.
And the ref kind of waves his hands.
Oh.
The goalie runs off the field. All the players on the other team are very confused. They're all talking. They wait around for a couple of minutes. And then Buddy just comes running out of the washroom, like kind of wiping his hands off, like he just washed them.
Can I say this? You said this happened 2 minutes into the second half?
Yeah.
Should not have stopped the game.
Thank you.
Should not have stopped the game. I don't know about you. If I tried to tell my parents 2 minutes into a road trip that we needed to pull over because I needed to go to the bathroom, my mom's going to turn around and tell me, you should have gone before we left.
I also hey, I'm not the biggest soccer fan, so I don't know much about the sport, but wouldn't you just substitute and put another goalie in and keep playing while he's, doing his business?
Also true. You should have gone during halftime. You chose not to for whatever reason. It's now 2 minutes into the game and you got to go. Take somebody else. Put the center forward in there.
Maybe it's an ultimate respect thing for how good he is. I've never seen anything like this in sports. I mean, the closest, I guess, is, I don't know if you remember Manny Ramirez on the Red Sox when he went into the Green Monster and went to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the closest thing I've ever come to seeing with this.
But even then, I think you'd have to more compare it to hockey, to have that, that continuous play style that soccer has. Imagine if an NHL goaltender started waving his arms, flailing at the referee. Timeout, I need to go pee, and ran down the corridor. Absolutely not. Put the backup in.
I mean, I think we can all agree with whatever profession you work. It's very hard to focus when, you're prairie dogging a little bit there.
Sure. But again, that's his responsibility. No one on the team should have to ask him before the second hand starts. Now, did you go to the bathroom during the break? Are you sure you're ready to go out there?
Do you think that's ever happened in any other profession before where someone's just ran off to go to the bathroom like that? Do you think a paramedic's ever shown up to the scene? And they're like, hey, we need to get the defibrillators. And he's like, 1 second.
Is there a bathroom anywhere around here that I can use?
Imagine getting pulled over by a cop and he's like, oh, screw the speeding ticket.
Dude, just dancing on the side of the highway. I gotta go.
Don't do it again.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I think you should send a text message to us now. 762-555. Oh, I think you should send us a text message right now. Ask us anything you
remember, if you don't text us, Brock's watching you.
All right, let's get her going. 762-555. First question in here says, if you could pick the Super Bowl halftime show, who would be performing? I always want to say Metallica, but then someone recently said Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, you just changed my whole life with that answer.
How sick would that be?
That would be incredible. See, because I was going to say, I'm actually kind of okay with the current trend of Super Bowl halftime shows that I don't care about. Because I like going and eating and going to the bathroom and like using that time to talk if I'm at a Super Bowl party. I don't want to be locked into the halftime show because then I'll have to miss football. But I would watch the absolute hell out of Weird Al doing a 10-minute medley at halftime of the Super Bowl.
Imagine the wardrobe changes and all the songs that he'd have in there. I would love to see that.
All the guest stars that could come out as he's doing covers of their songs. Yeah, that's
Get Weird Al at the Super Bowl. No one would ever complain about that. Someone said, do you think Russia should be allowed at the Olympics? I mean, technically they are. I mean, just as, what are they, neutral athletes?
That's the thing, is we cannot pretend that Russia is not allowed at the Olympics. They're just not allowed to raise their flag, which at that point, because they're the only country that goes under the neutral banner or whatever it's going to be this time around, that's just Russia. We know that that's Russia. Just either man up and tell them they can't participate in the Olympics until they stop trying to invade a sovereign nation, or if you don't want to make a stand on it, then just let them compete.
Yeah, we're pretending Russia's not there, like people pretend like they don't know their partner's cheating on them, you know?
Yep, just like that.
That's pretty much what it is. Someone said, at what age should your kid start carrying his own hockey bag? I don't know. I feel like I was 8 years old, but it was a pride thing for me. You know, it made me feel like I was like this tough hockey player or whatever.
Right.
But I also, I mean, I guess it just depends. I don't know. Things have changed a little bit now. Some kids don't even know how to tie their skates.
I mean, obviously it's different. My kids don't play hockey because I don't make hockey money, but like, my son's been carrying his own basketball, soccer, gym bag, whatever, since he was 6. Like, you know, as soon as they're old enough to carry it, why are you carrying it?
It always made me feel good. It made me feel legit. And I always knew I played good when my old man would be like, I got the bag for you.
Oh.
No worries, I got the bag. As a goalie, and my dad was offering, I was like, okay, I played good tonight.
Yeah. You put her all on the line today. Let me get that.
Someone said, what's mandatory at your Super Bowl spread?
It's got to be a dip. There's got to be some kind of a dip.
Ooh, yeah.
I could even.
Okay.
I'm
Buffalo chicken
42.
dip?
I'm 42. I don't drink that much anymore. I can get through a Super Bowl party without a beer. If you don't have some kind of chip and dip combination, or if we're being honest, probably a couple dips, I'm gonna talk smack about the party.
I like what you're saying, but if you do not have beer at your Super Bowl party, a lot of people are not showing up.
That's fine. I don't want a lot of people in my house.
I say beer, wings, pizza, the perfect trio. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, I would sacrifice the pizza for the dips, only because I want pineapple on my pizza and then everybody's going to get all grumpy.
Yeah, I'm not coming to your Super Bowl party at all. All right, final one here says, do you think snowplow drivers feel bad when they fill in someone's driveway?
You know, it's the more you do something, the less you feel about it. I feel like by about the 7,000th driveway re-plowed in, they're over it.
I think it depends. If you see someone that just finished, it might be kind of similar to, you know, when you cut someone off in traffic and they pull up to you on the red light and you're like, just look forward. Like maybe that same feeling. I'm like,
when you see that guy standing in his driveway with his arms up in the air, you're just like, don't look.
I guarantee you there's a few of them that are driving around that are like,
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.